Ladies and gentlemen of the Paragon world, she has finally arrived in all of her pink and wolfiness. Her name is Shinbi, and she's the most famous singer in a middle city. So I have been playing with Shinbi a little bit, and I will tell you this right now, she's a very hard person to master, and I'll get into that in a few moments. But first, let me go through the lore with you. So according to the lore, Shinbi originally came from the shamanistic order and isn't actually supposed to be using her powers. But after Kwang, her brother, left the village, which was located on a moon called Lefa, to adventure and get his legendary sword, which he ended up fighting Greystone for, he ended up getting the sword back sometime after the fight. Shinbi then left to chase her own dreams, following in her brother's footsteps, as she ended up in the futuristic city of Omeda and became a famous singer. But she was also famous for abusing her powers. There isn't much of the lore to suggest why Shinbi is in Agora, but what has been told is that Kwang is trying to get her back. Also, in parts of the trailer, you'll note the three phrases, "Catch me if you can," "I won't be silenced," and "Don't stop me," whilst also featuring Kwang in the trailer. There is a lot of speculation suggesting that Kwang is actually trying to stop Shinbi from abusing her power. There also seems to be a bit of a hint for a future hero. You'll note that she thinks it's from her sister. You'll note that she receives a simple protection charm on every birthday and thinks it's from her sister. And there seems to be another future hero incoming who was actually the one who convinced Shinbi to use her powers for gain and fame. Although if I'm honest, it should be infamy, because she has difficulty hiring staff due to wolf-related injuries. Couple of other things to note. This is her challenger skin, which is basically her outfit, just darker. And this is her mastery skin, which is, well, in the usual mastery colours. And here are her two emotes. So happy and kiss for you. Right, let's get into the game and see what she can really do. So before I go into her abilities, let me tell you right now, she is next to useless at the beginning of the game. She's better off in the safe lane with a support and or melee, mainly because her abilities don't really come into her own until the mid game. Line tempo summons a wolf. The wolf will pass through minions, but it will explode upon hitting an enemy. Now keep that last bit in mind, because I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that later down the line. Her next ability is known as Circle Rhythm. Shinbi summons 4 wolves that circle her for 4 seconds. They will deal damage to anyone who hits the wolves, while at the same time healing Shinbi with every hit. This is especially useful for when you really do need to heal up because she does not have any armor. Her next ability, Rushing Beat, basically charges her forward, whilst dealing damage at the same time. There's a very small open window for that you can use it again without using any mana. I'll definitely say this is an escape ability, while at the same time catching up to an enemy who is very weak. And her ultimate, the appropriately named All Kill. Now, upon activation, you can use line tempo to stack wolves. The more wolves you hit on enemy heroes, the more wolves will come after that hero once activated. The stat count is up to 8, and you can activate it at any time during a 7-second window, otherwise you'll have to start all over again. So let's go to a deck now, the final bit of the video. So let us start off with Prime. Now normally I choose the Warlord, but with this you're going to need the Centurion. Then there's the consumables, in which I selected a health token, a Scout's Ward and a Shaman's Drink. The Shaman's Drink actually becoming very useful, especially during mid-game, in which you need to regenerate your mana fast enough. Let's start off with the starter cards. You got a Fountain Spike with a good amount of mana at the start with a minor cast. That will help a little bit. It's the same with the Solarist Reactor. You will get a Basic Spark and 2 minor strikes, or casts. And Whirling Wand, because you need the power and the attack speed to take away some of the minions. So for main cards, we have the Adamant Edge. This will give you a decent amount of health and a good bit of damage. I stuck on 2 healths and a strike. just so they can get it over and done with quickly. Then there's the amp crystal. I put 2 major casts and an advanced mana on. Brawler's ward, an advanced mana and 2 strikes, because wards save lives, you know. A more powerful Solaris reactor with an advanced chrono and 2 strikes. And a more powerful whirling wand with a major kinetic and 2 major casts. Also, because you're probably going to be going against Aurora half the time now, I stuck a Hunter's Gear with 2 minor strikes and a lesser health, just to get you out of those seriously sticky situations. So ladies and gentlemen, dance to the song of war. Sing the chimes of victory, and may your enemy's death be music to your ears with Shinbi. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all real soon. Goodbye!